Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have?
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Robbie Grossman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Roll, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
3-1 to him now. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Tony Kemp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him.
Batting second, the right fielder, Francisco.
Ready now for L.A. Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a batting average of .444. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Grounded down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Sean Murphy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The third baseman.
Now here it comes.
Freddie Freeman.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Line drive to left. Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way.
One ball, no strike.
Now here it comes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Batting eighth. No left.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Piscotty
Popped him up. Arenado is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left field.
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Robbie Grossman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Baez fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Into the box, Tony Kemp. 0-1, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 3.
Ready now, Tommy La Stella. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Max Stassi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
In there, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated
The
fastball.
batter, number 9.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy is after it, and that ends the inning. Go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for Oakland, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2-0 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
High and deep down the left field line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Marcus Semien is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Murphy, a 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. High in the air. Freeman just to the left of the mound. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the inning now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
For the Angels, the center fielder, Whit
First pitch of the at-bat.
Merrifield.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Drilled to first. Gloved by Arenado, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for Oakland. The right
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Robbie Grossman stands in as he looks at ball one here. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
That's in there, 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now second baseman, Tony.
So 2 on with 2 away. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. 0-1 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good curveball, strike 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's Justin Upton now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Max Stassi is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Perez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels hit the board first. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Tommy La Stella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And that's the 2nd out.
Now back.
So striding in, Sean Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. Yusmeiro Petit enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Francisco Lindor.
The right fielder, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. The pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's Robbie Grossman, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Robbie Grossman.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0.
7th inning.
Noah
and gentlemen,
Ramirez is
your
into the
attention,
ball game
please.
now as he'll make his
Now
fifth
pitching
appearance
for
of the season
Athletics,
here.
Number 29, Noah Ramirez.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman,
And leading up
DJ
for the
LeMahieu.
Angels, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's the first out.
Now back,
Nolan
first
Arenado
baseman.
will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from
Now
these guys
back,
in this
the
one. The
designated
bullpen
hitter.
has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Angels strand 1, but they're into the box. Tony Kemp is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Count remains 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Another 2-2 offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And another foul ball. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Josh Hader enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Matt Chapman is on deck. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A's are gone in order. They trail this one. T.J. McFarland will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready for another shot now. Matt Stassi. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The
And
batter,
that brings
number
up
9.
Javi Baez.
Shortstop.
He's 0 for 3 so
Javier.
far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The right fielder,
Digging in
number
the switch
12.
hitter, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat as he grounds one briskly to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Ramon Laureano as the